When my dad snapped, "You're not invited to Christmas this year," I calmly transferred back the $8,000 I'd sent him and canceled his chalet reservation. By morning, 31 missed calls, and one message made me laugh. I was halfway through unpacking Christmas decorations when Dad swirled his wine and said flatly, "You're not invited to Christmas this year." The room froze. Rachel smirked from the couch, clearly waiting for this moment. Mom gave me that pitying look she uses when she wants me silent. "What?" I asked, sure I'd misheard. "You heard me?" Dad said, swirling his glass again. "It'll be family only, less stressful without you." Rachel chimed in smugly. "Don't make a scene, Travis. Dad just wants peace and quiet." Mom added softly, "Maybe it's for the best, dear. We want harmony this year." My chest burned. I set the box down, nodded once, and walked out without a word. They thought I'd sulk, beg, cry. But as I left, I remembered something very important. The 8,000 chalet reservation. The one booked under my name, with my card. The one Dad bragged about like it was his. At home, I sat at my laptop, pulled up the confirmation, and clicked cancel. Full refund. $8,000 slid neatly back into my account. They erased me from Christmas, so I erased Christmas from them. By morning, my phone lit up with 131 missed calls and a dozen voicemails. The first was Dad. Tense. "Travis, there's been a mistake. The chalet isn't showing up on my account. Call them. Fix it." The second, angrier. "This isn't funny. Undo it immediately." The last, furious. "You've embarrassed me, Travis. Fix this. Now." Embarrassed him. That was his wound. Not cutting me out, not Rachel bragging online, just his image. By noon, Rachel texted, "Are you seriously doing this? All my friends know about the chalet. You're ruining Christmas for me." I didn't reply. Silence was louder. That evening, Mom appeared at my apartment with a casserole, letting herself in with a spare key I didn't know she still had. "Travis," she said sweetly, "I think we got off on the wrong foot. Your father didn't mean you weren't invited. Of course you are. If you fix this chalet mess, his reputation's on the line." "And if I don't?" I asked. Her smile thinned. "Then you'll make things very difficult for this family. Do you want to ruin Christmas for your sister?" "Always, Rachel." I walked her to the door without another word. 2 nights later, Dad came over himself. This time, not angry, charming. Fake. He stood in my kitchen, pressed coat, bottle of wine. "Listen," he said smoothly. "About the other night, I was harsh. You can fix this. Just rebook the chalet. Use your card, my name. In return, we'll talk about involving you more in family decisions. That's what you want, isn't it?" I let the silence stretch. His smile twitched. "So let me get this straight," I said finally. "You uninvited me, then rewrote the story, and now you want me to spend another $8,000 so Rachel doesn't look stupid. It's about family unity," he snapped. "If you refuse, don't expect us to be there when you need us." I stared at him coldly. "You were never there when I needed you." His jaw clenched. He left, wine unopened. 2 days later, my bank called. Fraud alert. Someone had tried booking a chalet using my account details. Billing name, my father's. The floor dropped out. They hadn't just manipulated me. They tried to steal from me. That was the last thread. At my grandparents' anniversary dinner, Rachel couldn't resist bragging. Christmas was a disaster because Travis bailed. Dad and I had to scramble. My moment, I stood calmly and connected my laptop to the projector. First slide, chalet confirmation. My name, my card, gasps. Second, cancellation notice. Refund back to me. Third, Rachel's posts bragging about her chalet. Final, the bank fraud alert with my father's name on it. "This," I said evenly, pointing at the screen, "is the truth. They told me I wasn't invited, so I canceled it. When they couldn't control me, they tried using my account without permission." Silence. A fork clattered. My uncle muttered, knew something was off. One of Dad's business friends shook his head. "Unbelievable," Rachel stammered. Mom's face crumpled. Dad stood pale, fists clenched. I closed the laptop, slid it into my bag, and said only, "Merry Christmas."